Hey guys, welcome in. I appreciate you taking this fun journey with me so far in the FFT Open. I think it's been a fairly successful year, and I appreciate it's all of you who have made it possible. So, thank you all. I wanted to take some time to really walk you through the playoffs here, how you qualified, who's in, and what the format looks like. First things first, I want to say from congratulations, Jeff West, the only team to win every game this year, 13-0. Well done. Cameron Johnson, also undefeated this year at 12-0-1. Only two teams that didn't suffer a loss. Tracy Miss Darfer, I believe. She led everybody in points scored this year, averaging 150 points per game. Very impressive. And Michael Zuba, I think, he took over an abandoned team and led that team to the playoffs. I couldn't get Michael in. I was Russian, filling leagues, and Michael just came in a little bit too late for me to get in the league. However, we had a team didn't like his draft, dropped out. Michael took that team over and led that team to the playoffs. So big congrats to you, Michael. Not the easiest job in the world, but good work. Now, playoffs. Yeah, we are not kidding with you, Jim Moore. 66 teams qualified for the playoffs this year. Now, here's how we got those qualifications. Your division champions. This was a team with the best record in the division, points scored being the tiebreaker in a couple. Those 18 teams qualified. Wild cards. Then I sorted by conference. The next six teams in terms of record in each conference qualified for the playoffs. That's 36 more. And then finally, we did the next two highest scoring teams that were not already qualified for the playoffs in each conference. So it's 12 additional teams. That got us to 66. Okay. Now, the playoff format, we're going to have 3 weeks of playoffs. In week 14, the 8 wildcard teams from each conference will compete against each other. The 3 highest scores will move to week 15. The wildcard teams will be in red when I get to the following slides. In week 15, the 3 highest scoring teams for wildcard week will join the 3 divisional champions in each conference who got the bye, and those 6 teams will compete. The single highest scoring team moves on as the conference champion. And then week 16, the 6 conference champions, they will play, and the highest scoring team will win the unparalleled inaugural FFT Open Championship. Okay, so here are your playoff qualifiers. I've got Jeff West, Robert Smith, and Dion Martin. Good work. Congratulations on winning your divisions. You can see our 8 wildcard qualifiers down here. Those 8 teams, again, will be competing in week 14. Here's your Richard Conference. I got congratulations to John Rumsfeld, Sam Favetta, and Brian Fayala. You guys won your divisions. You're on bye in week 14. Again, the 8 teams in red are your wild card teams in the Richard Conference competing in week 14. Move on to the Towers Conference. Congratulations, Brian O'Leary, Leon Adams, and Andrew Kelly taking this week off. We'll see you in week 15. There is your 8 wild card qualifiers from the Towers Conference. In the Cummings Conference, Clinton Miller, Nick C., and Gene Washington are your divisional champions. Gene Washington actually was not in the lead last week. Used a big week 13 push to get the divisional title. The 8 teams in red are competing in week 14. Move on to Eisenberg's Conference. I'm trying to find my name, and I'm having trouble finding it because I missed the playoffs. Nick Fox, Ray Gurneri, and Rafael Crispo, congratulations, division champions. And I have 8 teams in red qualifying for wild cards here. And then finally, Schrager Conference, we have Cameron Johnson, Michael Falzone, and Tim Vandergriff as your divisional champions, taking the bye week. And then there are your 8 qualifiers for the wild card in the Schrager Conference. So looking ahead, you will no longer be able to see who you're like what the scores are, because some of the teams you're playing against are not in your division. So I prepared a Google Doc to keep you updated. It will be found on the website under the playoff tabs. You just go there. There'll be a link if you want to pull it up, look for yourself. It will also be just like the standings are always on there, boom, right in front of you. So check there. I'll be updating it frequently on Sunday. There is a tab for how many people you have still to play, so you can get some idea of, is there score final? Is there still got a bunch of guys to play? Something like that, okay? That'll be there. So my last piece of advice for you is good luck. Whether you have the bye week, whether you don't have the bye week, keep working hard, because we all remember Adam Mazur's team, right? It started over here on the left side of your screen, and it's kind of ended on the right side of your screen, right? We all remember that trip where they get crushed by the Packers. So good luck. Keep working at it. Keep grinding away, and we'll see you next week for our conference championship round. Good luck, everyone, this week.